Alan, a memorial ceremony this past weekend in Will County. 2 years out, a community still waiting for justice. And tonight, the I-Team has new details in a case detectives describe as unthinkable. 17-month-old Semaj Crosby reported missing and later discovered dead under the family's couch. Purposely placed there, police say, by one or more of the 5 people of interest in the case. Tonight, we talked to 2 of them.
I'm the grandmother.
What happened 2 years ago?
Why don't you contact the lawyer and you contact us?
We've already done that.
You can get home.
Darlene Crosby, Semaj's paternal grandmother, is one of 5 people identified as persons of interest in Semaj's murder.
And for the record, why don't you go talk to the child's mother? Why don't you do that?
Investigators tell the I-Team Semaj's mother, Cherie Gordon, and aunt, Lucretia Crosby, a friend of the family, Tamika Sims, and a minor are the others believed to have been possibly involved or have information about the crime. The attorney for Semaj's mother did not want her to sit for an I-Team interview, but he says she has cooperated with police.
She wants justice. She didn't do anything wrong in this case. You know, I think she's a victim here just as much as Semaj is, and she wants to get to the truth.
Lawyer Patel himself was there when Semaj's body was found under the couch.
It's pretty rare to be there when something like that is discovered. It was a very difficult thing to see.
The way that she was found, it was unexpected, and she was put under that couch like she was a piece of trash.
Will County Sheriff Deputy Chief Dan Jungles has supervised the case since the beginning.
There's no doubt in my mind that one of the individuals in that house, you know, is definitely obviously responsible for her death.
One of the 5.
Correct. And, you know, I believe that there are other individuals out of that 5 that know exactly what happened.
Tamika Sims, also one of 5 persons of interest, says she has cooperated extensively and was asked as recently as a few months ago to help with the investigation.
I've been working with them from day one. I have always participated in as far as with the police.
Sims tells us she distanced herself from Darlene and Lucretia Crosby when she says their stories started to change.
I started believing, like, well, maybe they might be a part of it too. Their story never stayed the same. They was switching up stuff. Like, I don't get it.
Deputy Chief Jungle says there is still a lot of finger-pointing and rumors surrounding the case, but says these are the facts. What was the cause of death?
Asphyxia. She was deprived of oxygen, one way or another.
Previous reports indicated some forensic tests were inconclusive. Tonight, some results finally being revealed.
Her toxicology was clear.
The fire that destroyed the family home a week and a half after Semaj's death was ruled an arson by the state fire marshal. Investigators say any additional evidence still in the home would have been destroyed.
There may have been something else there that was missed or touched that we weren't aware of at the time, and that may have been lost.
Tamika Sims tells the I-Team she never saw Semaj the day she disappeared. Tonight, she says, she wants her name cleared.
They know I don't have no parts in it. Why my name is still lingering 2 years later? I have nothing to hide.
Deputy Chief Jungle says he wants justice for Semaj.
Our goal is to hold someone accountable for the murder of this child. We have a feeling as to what had happened. Whether or not we can prove that in court's another story. I would like to think that someone will come forward because this is an innocent child. No child deserves that.
Will County Police tonight say they continue to be assisted by a special FBI team that was on the scene nearly from the beginning of the case. It is the same FBI team that worked on the A.J. Friend case in Crystal Lake. Out in Joliet Township, nobody charged, no one in custody, and no arrest.
Waiting for something to break.
Waiting for justice.
All right.
Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to our ABC7 Chicago YouTube channel.